Hey there, Audra here. Do you wonder if staging is worth it in an occupied home where, let's be honest, it's a bit of a mess? Or maybe you're an agent and you have that kind of home and you're just thinking, maybe I'll just throw it on the market and hopefully people can see past their items. Well, this is another incredible member success story by Addie Ashworth, where she actually went into kind of a crazy job, occupied home, but it shows you the value of eager sellers who truly get it. So this is a great video. If you are an agent, you might want to pass to some of your sellers, but the truth here is it's absolutely okay if people want to live however they want to live, and it's cluttery or they just have stuff everywhere. And that is absolutely fine if you're not selling your home. But when you're selling your home, you're leaving money on the table if you don't dial in the rooms. Why? Because buyers expect nice looking spaces. They watch HETV. They are on the multiple listing service looking at other dialed in staged homes. So it always, always, always benefits a seller, no matter what condition their home is in, to get it staged. And these sellers were so, so savvy. I have to give them total props because, like as Addie says, that the homeowners were a very busy family. So their home just wasn't, always clean. And they just said, listen, tell us what to do. Tell us what to do, and we will do it. So Addie used the staging report. If you need to see what that looks like, I have a blog post on that, and gave them a very detailed report after spending a couple hours in the home with them, left it to them, came back with some key shopping pieces, which you're going to see in these after photos. This is a great story. And you'll see the value of those key shopping pieces. Wasn't much of an investment for them. It actually, all those shopping items went with what they already had. And you will not believe these before and after photos. So here we go. Let's go full screen so you can see it in all its glory. Let me move me over here. All right, here we are. This is the living room before. And you can see it's just a busy family. That is it. And not everybody understands design. Not everyone knows that you hang artwork at the midpoint 62 inches, not at 92 inches. Just kidding. Anyway, all those tips are in my training. But here's the before. Here's another before photo. And you can see there is a console here. The TV is on this wall. So the goal of any good stager is there it is to go in and really clear out so that the buyer can actually see the space and see it in its kind of better form. So we clear off, we declutter. My stagers use 8 steps in each room. The first step is actually done during this consultation when we're walking through and we're gathering our first impressions. And one thing that really helped Addie, these are all before photos. I'm going to show you all the before photos first and then the afters. But the thing that helped Addie is that she put them through this process. So when they're walking through and she asks them, well, what do you think a buyer is going to feel about this kitchen? They've got some good answers because they're able to put themselves in the buyer's shoes. And when sellers are able to do that, it makes them far more eager to actually make those needed changes. And boy, in 1 week, did these sellers really do a lot. Now, I don't know if you can see the before. I should go back here. There's a before, and she didn't do a whole. There's a huge sectional here, tons more stuff in the family room. There's really just personal items everywhere, from pictures to photo albums. You can see the bedrooms. This is what happens sometimes. Our lives get very busy and we never really think to style the top of a dresser or make our bed or really invest in very good wall coverings or art. You can see our offices for a lot of us, and I always say, don't always look at my office. It's not always pristine looking, and that's okay because I'm not selling my house. But when you go to sell your house, this kind of busyness and clutter does not help. Here's the bathroom. No one wants to see the wet, dirty towels. They want to see pristine and clean, or hanging shorts, on the walls. And I can only show these because I'm not saying who the seller is, and also because this home has sold and these sellers are very, very happy because it sold very well. And the truth is, people live like this. We all live like this sometimes. And this is not a staged home. This is a pre-staged. So here you get a glimpse of all the before, all that Addie walked into, and it's a lot. It's a lot. Stagers really do miracles in spaces. And here we are. Here's the miracle of the living room. And you get a glimpse, Addie brought a little truckload of stuff that they rented probably from her and then also purchased. So she did a little shopping, some new chairs, a new table. These are not expensive items, and certainly they needed some new chairs and furniture. They're going to take that into the home that they're moving into. But she also maximized the things they did own. They had these bookshelves. So she created symmetry on this back wall. I love what she did here with the pampas grass, very, very hot, the round mirror. She also brought in art. And I always say start with art. Most people do not have very good art, and art makes a huge difference to buyers. You can see here's the other view. And boy, I kind of wish I could show you the before photo kind of next to it, but I'm just going off of Facebook. She posted these in our private Stagers Connect group. And look at how much different, just that room alone. So if you're the agent wondering, maybe I should just put those old photos on and people will see past it. These sellers got so much more because they put the time in. And within a week, look at this kitchen. I bet from the before photo, you had no idea of the beautiful architectural elements of this kitchen. It actually has a cute backsplash. It has nice countertops. They have great floors. You never saw the floors before because it was covered in stuff. But they did everything she told them. They followed her detailed staging report. This is another reason why you always, if you're an agent or a seller, you always choose an HSR certified stager, because they don't just give you a notepad and say, have at it. They actually have detailed checklists, detailed reports like Addie did, where you can follow it yourself and do the work. And so these guys were willing to put in the time, put in the work, which consequently they didn't have to pay the stager that much, because I don't even think she spent a staging day in here. It was just a consultation, detailed report, and a little bit of cleanup with some lovely accessories afterward. Here's all the after photos. And what a difference. I mean, she's basically using everything they had. She just chose all the key items to make it look cute, and they packed everything away. And now you can see the space. She even used their bedspread. So they really didn't spend much. They didn't buy new bedding. They didn't buy, and I always say you should buy at least a new coverlet, a new white one. But, in this case, it looks great still. I think the thing is she just kept with the art. She cleared up. Can you believe this bathroom? It's the same bathroom, but it just doesn't have all the stuff hanging. And those are things that distract buyers, right? She just had them clear it all up. Packing starts now. I always say, step 2 in our 8 steps in each room, feel home, is eliminating clutter. You have to pack anyway. You might as well start packing now. And guess what? When you pack now, great things happen. You get these amazing after photos from this before photo, and you get a whole lot more money. So if you are the kind of person that thinks, oh my gosh, I love the idea of going into someone's house and helping them completely redo it and work some magic in it because you love design, check out my staging certification. That's what Addie did. And now she has an amazing success story on this incredible occupied staging. Great job, Addie. Submit these photos to the RISA awards, and you should definitely be a winner. I know you're a winner of one of our Best of the Best awards, so congrats. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.